Hey, what's going on, crew? So today we're going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy A12, but hope you guys are chilling right now. But if you're new to the crew, make sure you subscribe, get notified for more videos just like this. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. Nah. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy A12 after getting the Android update. I had the Android update on here to the 11 for about a week now. So this device does have a lot of features in it that make it really good for this price point. We have the P35 on here is the processing chip that it does rock inside of it. It's got a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, 48 megapixel camera as well. Type-C for charging on this guy. It does relatively have some pretty snappy speeds with the 4 gigabytes of RAM coupled with 128 gigabytes of RAM as well. But it does have a side-mounted fingerprint sensor. A lot of really nice things that I do like about it. It's actually really zippy when it comes to that side-mounted fingerprint sensor. But we're going to talk about 5 reasons to buy the Samsung Galaxy A12 after getting the Android 11 update. So obviously this device is available in some stores, Metro by T-Mobile. You might find it in Walmart, what I'm saying, Best Buy, things of that nature. But there's a lot of reasons why you might want to pick this one up, even with the software refresh update, the 11 with the One UI 3.1. So we do get edge panels on here. We don't get Samsung DeX or anything like that crazy. None of those advanced features that you would get with the flagships. But this phone does have really good features. The battery life is actually pretty good on here. I'm on day 2 right now, and when I'm looking at my device care, it does tell me that we do have 1 day and 21 hours is about how long it'll last, and I've been using it for 19 hours and 37 minutes. It says I'm gonna get another day and 2 hours. By the way, if you hear sirens, I do apologize about that. But by the way, if you're new to the crew, make sure you subscribe, get notified. But do me a huge favor, hit both the like and the subscribe button as well. That would be a huge, tremendous boost and help to the channel. But the Samsung Galaxy A12 has been getting some really good performance from after the update. I definitely could say that the battery seems to be a little bit more optimized. The software is definitely a little bit more optimized as well. It's a little bit more cleaner. All the animations, the tiles, everything, all the rows and everything of that nature seems to flow really smoothly. So I definitely could say that they definitely cleaned up the interface. They have like this option where you could get chat bubbles. You have a smoother animation when you click the volume. It's on the side now, it's not at the top. A lot cleaner when it comes to the overall look and skin of the One UI as well. So I definitely say that when you're using this device for the regular performance, it's going to be very snappy. Even in the camera department, when I go to the camera, we get that extra wide angle on the front, which is kind of cool. We also turn it around and you get that wide angle on the back as well. So it's a really cool camera. I think it's like a telephoto or something like that. Telephoto lens, 48 megapixel on the rear, 8 megapixel on the front, telephoto lens as well on this guy. So they got some really good stuff on this thing. You know what I'm saying? And then you get the 2 megapixels for portrait on here as well. So you get all 4 cameras that you can use. You get a flash on here as well, and they go up to 1080, 30 frames per second as well. So I could say in the cameras department, it's going to be a pretty cool phone to use. It does get a little bit, close up in the face, the cropping when you're looking at yourself and things of that nature. But honestly, you could push that back a little bit and adjust it so that you don't always have to be so close with that group selfie thing. So I definitely like that option as well. But a little bit more on the cameras, the stabilization is pretty decent. It's not, let me see if there's a mode for electronic image stabilization in here, but they don't give you that. So just keep that in mind that they won't give you that. But It does have some pretty decent stabilization when I was using it and testing it. It's better than some of the other phones that I've tested. I won't say any names, but this thing does have HDR on here as well for the photos, 10 times zoom for the photos. For the video, you can get up to, I would say, 10 times zoom as well. So it's not really clear when you're up close at 10 times zoom. It's a little bit grainy. Images can get a lot blurred out and everything like that. But on another note, when it comes to the performance of this guy, we're rocking the MediaTek Helio GP35, which the Stylo 6 had that processing chip. But the only thing that was that I noticed about that chip is that the Stylo 6 had it with 3 gigabytes, where this one has it with 4, and this one has 128 versus the 64 gigabytes of internal storage that it had. So this one is a little bit more zippy. It's got the 14 nanometer processing chip clocked in at 2.3 gigahertz as well. We got the Power VR bundled inside of there as well. So you're gonna get some really good gaming performance with this chip. I didn't have any issues with that either. So battery life is really good. You get about 2 days on there. You could play some medium to average performance games, maybe on some light settings. You'll get some pretty good performance out of it. Also, you know, the cameras, so the battery, the cameras, you know, the performance for gaming and things like that. But also this build quality is really nice. You got like this dual tone texture. I remember one of the first Samsung devices I've ever laid hands on this channel was the Samsung Galaxy Halo, the J7 Halo, and it had this texture right here on the bottom of it. They kept it here, but at the top they put a different texture, so it's like this dual texture. You don't need a case for this thing, so I really like that about this phone, is that you don't need a case. It doesn't scratch easy. There's no scratches on here after using it for so long. So I've definitely got to commend Samsung for making. This is one of my favorite materials that they make, with that dual tone texture. You got your noise cancellation mic at the top, headphone jack down at the bottom as well, which is pretty cool. So no NFC on this guy, no 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi on this guy, no gyroscope, but you do get accelerometer on here. So gaming is pretty sweet. Customizable lock screen as well on this guy. A lot of features. I did a tips and tricks video, so if you want to watch that right after this one, make sure you go ahead and check that out as well. But you know, we got Android 11 on here, which is pretty crazy. It's up to date with the latest software, May 1st, 2021 as well. So I definitely can say that Samsung A12 is really good pickup right now in the budget price point, under $200, if you're, you know, looking for a smartphone that you can do everything on. It has a ton of storage on here. 128 gigabytes is the sweet spot for me. I feel like all phones should have that level of storage. You get your gallery app on here, everything. They also do give you the, you know, the game launcher on here, so you can get to all of your, you know, games and things like that if you do so desire. So I definitely like how everything is organized on here. The One UI is structured pretty well. You can get to all your games, everything like that. Your edge panel here for multitasking is on here. You could even customize that as well. I really like that edge panel being there, you know, all the time. But the game launcher is pretty cool. It's going to optimize your games and things like that. So you're going to notice that they're going. You could mute phone calls while you're doing it, or just take screenshots or cast your gaming and everything like that. So this device is pretty cool. I even got the flash to be the notification light on the back of here, so it's pretty cool. It's got a vast variety of features. So I could definitely say that I could recommend this device to buy in 2021 if you're looking for a phone. These are the top 5 reasons: the battery, the build, you know, really good, you know, build quality on here. The cameras are really nice. Performance is really cool as well. 2-day battery on here. I didn't have any issues with the battery. Pictures come out really good in almost any setting except for pitch black, you know what I'm saying, conditions and everything like that. But really good feel in the hand, I must say, as far as using this guy. It's got 205 grams of weight, TFT LCD display, so the viewing angles are not the best in the world on this one. If you tilt it, you're gonna notice that it does dim a little bit, but it doesn't creak, so that's the good thing about it. But We are getting a 720 by 1560 display on here. It's a TFT display, like I said before. 264 for the PPI of this guy. So, you know, pretty medium density display on here. It's nothing that's gonna draw your eyes in too crazy, but you'll be able to see everything on the screen. It does look pretty clear. Everything looks really, you know what I'm saying, pixelized. It doesn't look like it's faded out or anything. The colors do look pretty punchy when you're looking at it directly on and everything like that. But this is my thoughts on the Samsung Galaxy A12 after the Android 11 update, after, you know, 2-3 months using this phone. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I'm gonna get down there and read all of your comments. I'm also gonna check you guys on the next video, so make sure you stay locked in with me. But I'm also gonna get right back with you. But hopefully you guys are having a great week so far, and you're chilling right now. But I'm gonna get right back with you. I'm gonna read the comments right now. But do me a favor, hit the like button if you haven't already, but also hit the subscribe button and get notified for more videos just like this. But I'm gonna check you guys later, but I'll get right back with you later. Peace.